Soundwise solved a huge challenge, which was the ability to build a native app with built-in backend to enable us to test whether what we had thought would work without a massive build using our own developers. And because of that, we didn't need to take on investors and we didn't need to borrow, et cetera, et cetera. So this has worked out really well for us. The pain problem was nowadays, it's not like the good old days of very early in the App Store where you could build something and people would see it. Nowadays, there is still a lot of work needing done for people to see any apps that are put out there, as you very well know. What changed with Soundwise was it enabled me to put all my recordings, I've got over 400 of them, in one place, and then really for the first time in an app, think this is where I'm going to be for the foreseeable future. This is where all my energy will point to, rather than doing one, promoting it, and then doing the next app. Everything is going to be focused on Soundwise, the Soundwise platform now. It changes the business model because it's gone from single subject apps that people pay for once to the subscription model. And as long as I can keep people happy with the subscription model by adding new content, then I'm very, very happy with that because I've got a ton of content that I want to put out there. And it's not so much about even adding the content, it's the ease of doing it. It's the ability to create an audio and within, less than 5 minutes, have it live within the app. And that's including opening the laptop and signing in. I mean, it is that quick. So the ability that the developers, your guys, Soundwise is built so well and the back end is so stable that I can go on, even me who's not a great techie, I can go on and upload new audio, alter it, change the text in it, and have it published literally immediately is almost mind-blowing for me when I remember how difficult it was on previous apps. Number one, it has enabled me to experiment with doing a couple of things, as I said earlier, without it being too much of a financial or time gamble. I also like the Soundwise, and I mean, I think I've been part of the Soundwise journey for about 6 months, maybe longer. And I love how responsive the company is to suggestions, that some of which have been taken on board, and we've seen the changes happen, and it's been great. It's a very easy step to get into native apps. It's a very easy way to test your product, to get into a subscription format. And even, I have to say, even if all you're doing is giving away your content for free to people, it's a great way to build lists. It's a great way to put it out there. So much more control than putting it on any other podcast platform.